It's not. Are you kidding me? Camera! I just set you up. Why have you done this to me? Right, 1 second. Let me reset that. Let me reset. What are you... Deactivate. Activate. Hey, there we go. Good grief. Good grief. Harder work than it needed to be. Harder work than it needed to be. But the problem is solved. And we're good to go. There we go. Leaked. Hello, NVIDIA man. I know. Thank you all for coming on in here after LPL. I appreciate you all. We will be playing some more Disco Elysium. To those of you who have not had the pleasure of playing that game, you're going to have a wonderful time, I promise you. I really do. It's a great, great game. Very different to what we've just been seeing, but that's all right. It's not League of Legends, mostly. I also need to go... Right, we can get no, no, yes. Fantastic. Need to not give those secrets away, but that's okay. Hop over to this. Hopefully we'll all be all right on this one. Need to check what... what's the word? Screen size is, that's the one. Sometimes reset to being full screen. I don't want it. Doesn't fit for stream because my ultra wide doesn't have stream proportions because it's ultra wide. All that stuff. Oh. Need things to load now. Nearly there. Thank you all for the follows, by the way. Appreciate more of you. Fulman Ray, Arius, Brincado, Jonas as well. 2 days ago, styled. All that. Appreciate you guys coming in and saying hello. I need to ensure that our Twitch integration is on. No. No. You. Do. Fantastic. Continue from here. Right. So the last thing we were doing, we just done the poor old mentally ill woman with my gun that I'd given up. Form that. Let's go. So we're late on at night. I need to talk to Everard. Don't know to what end, but we can give it a go. Gotta go to this meeting. I've got to go to the communist meeting. It's probably what we need to do next. We'll see whether we can do that one. Still gotta look for that. I think we're getting towards running out of loads of things to do. We did loads of stuff with the church yesterday, which was great fun. We discovered about the hole in the world that was in the church that was causing the literal entropy and destruction of the world, courtesy of the Pale. Here's our current stats. The idea in this game, for those of you who have not seen this game before, is rather than leveling up your stats like a normal human, you like dexterity and strength, you instead do ridiculous things like definitely need this. Definitely. You what's the word? You level up parts of your personality. Maybe things like your empathy, or how into drugs you are, or more importantly, for me, how into the supernatural and gut hunches you are. I believe in absolutely everything, guys. You know what? I am somewhat curious whether Classy is still here or whether she's run off. I've stuck my police cap on. Nice. She may well not be here, but we'll check. Oh, actually, it's too late. She's gone. She's gone. What am I doing? Can I leave now? Yeah, it's too late. She'll have disappeared anyway. I don't know where she goes post 11 p.m. because she's not sleeping in her bed. But yeah, if you don't get the game, stick around for 5 minutes. You likely will. It is a great time. Very, very weird. I'm wearing some really weird shit at the minute. But hey, welcome to Disco. I am going to put my actual hat on. Yeah, encyclopedia hat, baby. Time to leave. Done that. Nothing there to do. Let's go do this communist meeting. That's probably our next port of call. Also, no, actually, I'm going to call the station. Let me call the station. Oh, that is a loud outfit. It is quite.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Pick up the radio again.
Precinct 57.
Please connect me to the 41st. I want to see if there's anything else we can talk about.
Come in. Fireworker. Over.
Be a bad idea.
10-4, I know, I already wrote it in a report, but
wow.
It will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
I have successfully located my 9mm Villiers pistol. It's on me now, and it won't lose it again.
10-4, sir. Roger that. And very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
Nice. Okay, that's all for now.
Roger that.
Cool.
10.
Nice. Well, that was an easy 10 extra experience. Yeah, I want to hold on to some XP points in case I need to reset anything. We go to a communist meeting now, I think. That's to be the plan. Hello, Cindy the Skull. Oh, this way around. Balcony. Right, let's come up here and we're going to save before we get in here. Nice.
As you approach the
we
metal
go.
grill, you can hear several voices having what appears to be an animated discussion.
Fair enough.
This must be it.
Yes.
Beyond this door lies the beating heart of radical communism in Martinez. Somehow, the night air softens the smell of trash and sea brine. As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure.
Oh, good.
No, that's just slightly burnt coffee. A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
Why didn't you say the secret door was right behind
Must
you?
have slipped my mind. You know how it goes.
She gives you a lackadaisical shrug.
The metal grill is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers near the zipper of his jacket.
Relax, they're only communists.
Something's not right here. The equation doesn't quite balance.
He taps his foot and takes a deep
Which
breath.
is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Try to
You
listen.
can make out at least two separate
I won't
voices.
have to get in a fight with communists, but they're my boys.
Two voices, both male, approximately
Okay.
early 20s.
Careful with those now. I have it. It's going to work. I can feel it.
Bang on the
The
grill.
clang of metal reverberates all along the scaffolding. The voice is coming from the other side.
They
Fall
got
silent.
bombs. I've not been spelling coffee. I've been spelling explosives.
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice?
Are you all communists? I'm looking for some
Who
communists.
said communist? Did we say communist? Get out of here.
Listen, I've already built like 0.0001% of communism, but I now need you to get organized. Can you help?
For a moment, silence.
What's the passphrase?
It's Disco Supernova.
No, it's not. We don't do ironic passphrases here.
It's Blessed are the Sausage
Can you say
Grinders.
something about sausages?
It's We Await the Silent
He
Mole
said something
Empire.
about moles. Perhaps he's just a night-wandering lunatic.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Are you locked out of your radio or computer or something? No. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's Remember Dobreva and Aberdeenise.
There's no response.
Aberdeenise.
You
Oh.
begin to wonder whether
I'm
they've slipped
surprised it's
out
not Disco
some back
Supernova.
way. No, they're still there. You can feel them back there.
Alright. The key's taped to the back of the door frame. Just make sure you put it back when you're done, or we'll all be locked out.
Okay.
And do watch the concrete. It just kind of falls away. In places.
Charmant. After you, detective.
Have fun at your underground meeting, pig. Hope it's a blast.
They've got explosives. They've got explosives. There's no way they don't have explosives. This is going to be full of explosives. Oh my god. And I'm bringing my lieutenant to an explosive communist meeting. Ah.
The two young
This can't
men
go
are
badly.
either oblivious to or ignoring your entrance.
Oh, no, they don't.
Their
They've got...
attentions are fixed on whatever it is.
Oh, that's
they're
disappointing. Oh,
stacking
maybe.
in the middle of the floor.
What are they doing?
Matchboxes, it appears.
Okay.
I think it's holding, Alexis.
Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe they just build... Maybe they're just architects.
It is. It's holding.
It's definitely not holding. Those matchboxes are stacked so haphazardly, it's like they want them to collapse.
Careful, careful.
Yeah. And there's the burning coffee in the background.
Damn. Hardly any difference.
Young man shakes his head and then looks up at you and the lieutenant with barely concealed irritation.
You two. You are late.
They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
I had to go pick up my gun.
One leader and one follower. The most ancient power
Great.
dynamic. Don't let them see you flustered, sire. Play along.
Play along, comrades. My apologies, comrades. I had to be sure I wasn't being tailed by our class enemies. The young man considers you for a moment.
He's taken your measure, like an ideological boxer stepping into the ring.
Okay.
This must be the theory combat
Ah.
the Boyadero warned you about. On guard.
We all have to take precautions, especially during these delicate times. What matters is that you've made it, and that you've done the reading.
Uh-oh. No one said anything about reading. You'll just have to wing this one.
Just wing it. The reading. Uh-oh, impossible failure. Okay. Whisper, Kim, did you do the reading?
No, detective. The only reading I've been doing is right here.
Okay.
He seems to be wagging the notebook at you, as though he suspects you
Okay.
may have forgotten
Whisper,
why
be
you
quiet
were here.
versus the music.
I have not had time to seek out pretentious communist book clubs. Nor
I
have
do.
done
It's true. I
reading.
do have a book.
It
Hang
doesn't
on.
sound like they've done the reading, Steban.
Well, this is getting awkward. I'm not sure what...
There's profound
Oh, wait.
Sure.
Sleep well.
Wait. We're gonna... Comments. I need to read this book. Right. Excuse me. Before we go through the door, I'm gonna do the reading. This is what we're gonna do. Excuse me, guys. Where is my reading? Right. Book La Fumée, Volume 1, Number 4. The leading intellectual organ of Martinez Communism. Yes.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Frisell?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the page and see what catches
To
your
your
eyes.
disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just
That's
column
unfortunate.
after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
Might add an extra point to it. Because I can.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns.
Let's go through
Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
this. Read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from
Hey,
Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs,
I'm a
please
Labubu,
consider
am I?
subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
This is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I want to catch up on international development.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border. Something about bear wrestling in Samara. Book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
Fair.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Where
The
is
table of
Cont? What is
contents
Kunst and
unfolds
Kultur?
before you.
I think that's art and culture, isn't it?
It takes a moment, but
Yeah,
gradually it
it's just in
dawns
German.
on you that Kunst und Kultur must
Kultur.
mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
Fair
The
enough.
main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Okay.
The Tip Top Tournée
Okay.
is an
Maybe the follow-up.
inter-Isolari racing series,
Okay.
mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high
So pod
death
racing.
toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Read the profile of
This
CS.
so-called artist spotlight
I've no idea if
is
it's actually
really
going to be
just
the
a
reading I
brief
need to do.
Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her
Okay.
interviewer. That certainly sounds like a certain delinquent youth who
Ah.
likes to harass you for blood bounty.
Oh, yeah. Cindy the Skull. Yes. All right, let's see what these communists have to say about Tip Top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent
Yeah.
season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few
No.
of the more
It's going to be a
colourful
breakdown
drivers.
of the sociological, there we go, impacts of racing.
Instead, you
Ah.
find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically
So
problematic
brag.
aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
What's wrong with Tip Top?
Where
Death?
to even start? For one, there's
Mm-hmm.
the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes. So,
Yep.
all of it, basically.
What's, hang on, who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines. Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
Exiled Books?
There's no way
Yeah,
those
Exiled
are real
Books.
names. Have you ever met anyone named Exilus?
That's right.
Come on, they're plainly pseudonyms.
What's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says,
Uh-huh.
every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a Fritta.
Right, but then you get to see them crash.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the
You
violence.
see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Kim, did you know Tip Top Tourney is actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalistic destruction? I had no idea.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective.
I wonder what else is really just a metaphor for life under
I'm sure
capitalism.
most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed.
Right.
If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Let's see what they mean about local concerns.
Unsurprisingly,
I think these
much
two in
of
here are
this
going to be the
section
authors, aren't
is
they?
taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock
Right.
workers' strike.
Okay.
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
Okay.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution so long as it's only redistributed upward. Good thing your rent-paying days are
It's
behind
true.
you.
I now live
You
in a
flip
shack.
back to the front of the magazine. the table of contents unfolds before you.
Put the magazine away. That's it. That was nice. Is there any other additional books on communism I should read? No, that's not it. Okay, I think that's our communist book done. Thank you for the follow, Night Star. Hello, sir. I recognize. Glad to have you in here, fellow commentator. Right, this is surely what I needed in order to get the reading done. I think it's skip through this. Done this already.
Careful.
Done this already. This reading better be enough. Hope this is actually the reading. Don't know why I haven't followed you before. Oh, that's fair. In fairness, I often stream after LPL, so if you're on different hours, then sometimes it can be a bit different.
Damn.
We're skipping through this.
No, the meeting starts at
Oh,
10
good to see
p.m.
you, mate.
sharp.
How's life?
One leader and one follower.
Yeah,
Don't
seen
let
this.
them see you flustered, sire.
3.
This
Okay.
must be.
We
Yeah.
all have to take...
Uh-oh.
I
No
have
one
done
said
the reading. I
anything
just
about
did it.
Reading.
Did you do the reading?
You just have to wing this one.
Yes, the reading. Yes, I've definitely done
You
that.
have. Excellent. Let's hear your critique then.
I thought the themes were
They
interesting.
always say that when they haven't done their reading.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is getting awkward. I'm not sure what you're expecting to find here then.
The living on hours, crazy hours, so I don't need to deal with the waking hours of America.
There's profound
Understandable.
consternation
It's
in
an
his
interesting
voice.
time in the world,
You
shall we
suspect
say?
it's about something bigger than your not having done the reading.
Maybe
Okay.
they can explain themselves.
What were you doing with the matchboxes just
The
now?
young man frowns at the little pile of boxes.
I'm
on the
disappointed that
floor.
wasn't the reading.
Nothing. Just messing around until the meeting started.
They're watching those matchboxes awfully intently for two guys who are just messing around. It's almost as though they were trying to create the most unstable structure they could.
What exactly are you two doing here?
In the most generous sense, I would
Oh,
say
oh,
we're
really?
cultivating
So are you
revolutionary
very
consciousness.
close by then? Okay, brief. Well, stay safe. Luck with more than luck. I wish you support and all the craziness happening out there. Yeah, all of that jazz.
Yes, that's probably the best way to describe it.
But more specifically, we are running a reading group. The most rigorous and theoretically advanced materialist reading group in Martinaise.
Comrade
Okay.
Steban is a great discussion leader. One of the best at the university.
Is this where I can square off in theory combat?
We have been known to get into some spirited debates, but it's always in service of our larger intellectual and ideological project.
Precisely. We are not interested in senseless parroting. We like to read critically.
Within the
echo making
contours
it.
of Mazovian historical materialism, of course.
I didn't realize they taught radical Mazovian theory in universities.
As though you can call that problem teaching.
One thing you learn quickly at university is that you're not going to find a real education in any lecture hall or discussion seminar.
Right.
We are post-attendance, basically.
They're just not turning up anymore.
Exactly. The only worthwhile part of the so-called École Normale de Revachol is the library. That's where we've made our greatest critical strides.
Okay, so what does your reading group actually read?
We study all the foundational texts of Mazovian theory, of course.
Okay.
Just last week, we finished the second volume of Puncher and Watman's Innocence of Capital.
Okay.
Truly extraordinary.
And
Okay.
before that, we spent 6 weeks on State and Plaza.
Basically living like I was during COVID lockdown. Good grief, that's got to be quite intense. Yes, I imagine it's not a great time to be out and about in a lot of ways.
This is fine. You can
Oh,
handle
wow.
a list. In fact, you find the tedium strangely soothing.
Nice.
We've also read Wertmüller's The Megastructure of History, and before that, Real and Reality.
1 second, guys. Just while we're here, I'm going to drop the music volume down. Voiceover volume. I can go up 1. Go down 1. Couple for now. I'll even that out again later. That's just a bit much.
Communist theorists love puns, in case that wasn't obvious.
That's what I'm saying. People with Discord helps that for sure. For sure.
Arblars une paix infernale.
The original Fizdale translation, not that watered down revisionist garbage.
These two deserve the Order of Honor for bullshitting.
Yeah.
There's no way they've
At
actually
least you get to
read
hear
all
people
this
for
stuff.
sure. Exactly. And you can do stuff, right? There are ways to play games and have other ways of interacting with people rather than just calling as
Obviously.
well.
But, of course, Our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignace Nilsson and his followers, especially the inframaterialists.
One of Krasmazov's closest associates, Ingus Nilsson, was a leading political and military figure in the
Maybe if I'd kept the
anti-Centennial
thought, I would have been
Revolution.
able to pass that. That's the other thought.
Today, Nilsson's reputation has waned in most parts of the developed world, with the exception of the People's Republic of Samara, SRV, where he is recognized as a founding father. His political philosophy is a variant of Mazovianism called Nilssonist Mazovianism.
Oh, is this the guy with the weird facial hair? Yes. Yes, he will have done. So this is for Game Disco Elysium. This is the character. Harry Dubois is a very, very famous character. He is an idiot savant of a police officer who tried to kill himself with alcohol. Now you're rebuilding his personality. It's also just from Disco Elysium in general, which is like an incredible game, like one of the best games of all time, kind of love. So yes, indeed, will have seen this guy here, whose personality you build up as you go along. And I've gone for Inland Empire, the weird, the belief in the supernatural. Comrade Nilsson, father of the SRV.
The young man raises his fist in reply and gives you a curt nod.
Fair
He
enough.
also happens to be the greatest communist theorist after Mazov himself. It was Nilsson who first postulated the existence of ideological plasm, which forms the basis of inframaterialist
Ideological plasm, what?
Plasm, huh? Sounds like a hell of a drug.
Oh.
You might want
That was
to
a
ask
hell.
about. The young man sighs. His companion looks about furtively.
Did this reading group have anything to do with the lynching?
Lynching? No. We're not an operational cell.
We think of ourselves as more of an intellectual vanguard.
Are you sure? My working theory is that communism killed the
To
hangman.
be clear, communism is not an official suspect in this investigation.
Okay.
Because it's not a person, you see.
Seems unlikely from a strictly inframaterialist perspective.
Comrade Ulixis is right. The amount
Ulixis,
of plasm
okay.
required to strike down an ideological enemy outright is enormous. We're talking second-level effects. at a
Second
minimum.
level, of course. Of course.
Or even third.
Wow.
What are these levels they're talking about? This doesn't sound like
Okay.
any communism you've encountered before.
In any case, it's not like the SRV has established a party line on the subject of lynchings in Martinez.
The two young men look at
Though
each other.
historically speaking, the SRV has supported direct action against right-wing paramilitary squads, especially when they are doing the Indo-tribes' dirty work.
Good point. So as a provisional matter, I can say we support it.
Okay.
Are they being sarcastic? You feel like you're caught in some elaborate joke labyrinth, but it's impossible to see your way through. It's
Okay.
always that way. Beneath the crust of irony, there's a molten sincerity that threatens to erupt forth.
Ooh, peep down.
You may witness it yet.
No. Spell. Oh. Cool.
One thing is perfectly clear. These young students have a much deeper understanding of communism than you do.
I clearly should have kept my... Have I dropped all my... I think I've dropped all my communist thoughts. That's hurting me here. Have I dropped all of them? I think I have. Man, Suicide, Krasmazov. Mazovian socioeconomics. Yeah, I should have held on to one of those.
You could learn a thing or two from them. If you can convince them you're one of them.
Is your reading group affiliated with the Union somehow?
No, we're an independent organization. We acknowledge and respect the Union's efforts, but our interests are more theoretical than Mr. Clare's.
He speaks the truth.
So what's your general stance on crime in general?
That's easy. Crime is simply the inevitable expression of the injustice and incoherence embedded within capitalism itself. It's a symptom, in other words, not a cause.
You wave sounds as though this is all there is to say on the subject
His
of crime.
companion can barely suppress a yawn.
Are there any operational communists in Martinez?
No, unfortunately. The communards were hunted down and killed nearly to a man. All that's left of them are bones and old rifles.
Like this one, showing the Belle McGrath.
His companion's eyes widen as you hold up the ancient weapon.
Hey, I caught the people down. Excellent news.
Yes, like that one.
Oh, fantastic news.
I wonder how many of these are still lying around in cellars or sealed up behind the masonry.
He knits his brows together and looks up.
Can I hold it?
Here, give him the rifle.
It's heavier than I was expecting.
The rifle rests in his open palms. Its position reminds you of something.
The attitude of a priest
Ah.
bearing one of the holy relics of his faith. Though it is long out of service, its power is evident to him.
Interesting.
When he's finished, he returns the rifle to you with a nod of appreciation.
Where is the rest of the reading
What
group?
do you mean? This is the reading group.
Two's all you need. Me and Kim are the same way.
Kim and I.
Wow. Getting grammar corrected by Kim. You could scribble something in his notebook, but adds nothing
We're
else.
in something of a rebuilding phase.
Right.
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work demands.
Okay, but what happened to?
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory. Like novels, if you can believe it.
I know, incredible.
Imagine the audacity of wanting to read a novel in a reading.
I know, right? Novels, unbelievable. Shake your head.
See? Even a gendarme gets it.
We've tried recruiting new members, but
I love Kim, he's
unfortunately
pretty
the
great.
current intellectual climate is pretty hostile to inframaterialist thought.
Mm.
These days, if you're on the left, the ascendant schools are the Gotwaldians and their iconoclasts.
Okay.
Don't forget about Maurice and the turnips.
And the turnips. Okay.
Right. Then there was the whole turnip debacle.
What's so bad about the Gotwaldians?
They're the most depressing school of communism.
Uh,
They love writing long books with a patina of Mazovian theory to cover up their cheap psychologizing.
Okay.
A gang of cheap psychologists and intellectual midgets.
Okay.
Typical Gottwalders, in other words.
It's okay for Uli to say that because his dad is from Gottwald.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. What's so depressing about their theories?
The Gottwald school believe that intellectuals as a class are incapable of sparking revolutionary change.
Right.
So all they can do is critique capitalism from inside itself.
Ah, so yeah, they're not actually looking to make any changes, right?
That's
right.
why they spend all their time
It sounds like
smoking
reading stories would be a
cigarettes and
novel
writing long
approach.
works of criticism that make you want to
You-
commit suicide.
You stop this. Wow. Make you want to commit suicide. That sounds miserable.
It is miserable. That's probably
Why
why
they're
they're
always
always
committing
committing
suicide.
suicide.
Fair.
You see, the Gottwald school look like communists.
Mhm.
They talk like communists. But scratch the patina and you'll see beneath that they're just depressed liberals who've read too many
Too many
books.
books. Okay, but what about the iconoclasts?
For starters, they love talking about beans.
What's wrong with beans? I like beans.
Oh, sure. But iconoclasts are obsessed
Right.
with beans.
They love counting beans,
They
yes.
love thinking about beans. They love counting beans. But most of all, they love building models to predict how many beans there'll
This
be
is
in
beans in the form
future.
of Royale, I think.
Nota bene, iconoclast is an
Okay.
extra pejorative form
Ah.
of the already pejorative name, Mazovian economists. A moderate school
Ah,
of
so more
Mazovianism
socialists
which
rather
advocates
than
the gradual
communists.
transition to communism through carefully managed economic modernization rather than violent social revolution.
They're by far the most bean-centric school of communism.
Ah, yes, the much maligned bean counters,
Yes.
ensconced in their think tanks and high rises, believing they can save the world through a series of incremental, assiduously
That's a very
technocratic reforms.
moralist one. I don't get it. The beans are metaphor. But isn't it good to know how many beans there are?
See, you're already falling for that scarcity logic. You start off assuming there aren't enough beans to go
Ah.
around. So naturally you want to cut the bean rations in half. And next thing you know, there are budget cuts.
Yeah.
So now we've got to cut the bean rations in half again. You see, iconoclasts
Austerity.
claim to be communists. But in reality, they're just liberals with hard-ons for spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets. And what about the liberals? Are they liberals
Of
too?
course not.
Ah,
The only people who actually call themselves liberals are mouth-foaming reactionaries.
right.
Basically indistinguishable from fascists. You'd need an X-ray machine to tell the difference.
What about Cindy? Is she part of the group?
Cindy is... How to describe her role?
This game was ahead of its time in some ways. Oh, massively so. There's been no other game that has been so politically eloquent as a satire or even just a straight commentary as anything else. Like the political satire in this game is remarkable because it's so well researched and it does a wonderful job of exploring and criticizing and mocking all loads of different walks of life and modes of thinking. And I like the inevitable flaws of like communism here. Where you got two people talking about revolution when really what they're doing is reading books, not changing. UK politics simulator on stream. Oh my god, really? That's coming out? Oh, there's the not for broadcast. I might stream at some point because that's another really good political satire game. That's very British. I might stream that. Maybe I think what we stream next. Maybe that one might not be a bad shout. I'll think about it. Cindy's how to describe her role.
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly how I would put it. And naturally, we support her radical counter-liberal aesthetics.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of the group per se.
Okay.
That doesn't stop her from using a room for studio space, of course.
Another point, nice. Did you say something about turnips?
It's an unfortunate story. You see, our ex-comrade Maurice is something of an economist.
Right. Not for broadcast, very interesting. Wouldn't mind that one. Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
He's studying macro and microeconomics.
Oh.
Wow. A real intellectual, it sounds like.
The lieutenant arches
Right.
eyebrows.
So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the extra physical capabilities of the revolutionary state. And Maurice said, what were his exact words, Ulex's?
It was unbelievable. He said, turnips don't care if they are grown by communists, moralists, or Vulcan. They grow just the
Just
same.
the same, yeah. True enough.
Just a minute. Steban. Ulixis. Why do
Yes.
those names ring?
Because
The
we read done the
faintest,
reading.
but you should get to the bottom
We've
of
done the
this
reading.
when
It was
you
worth
have
doing it.
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation of inframaterialist theory.
Remind me what inframaterialist theory says about turnips again.
Simply that under suitably revolutionary conditions, crop yields naturally increase relative to
Oh, really?
non-revolutionary
Do they now?
crops,
Because the sociology
which
allows
Maurice
it.
somehow has the
Ah.
goal to deny.
Oh.
Susanna said that he has been hanging out with some non-communists lately.
For us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic ideas of Nielsen and inframaterialist theory, why are you in the reading group?
Totally understand.
Of course you do. It's pretty basic stuff.
So you expelled Maurice from the reading group over an argument about
Well,
turnips?
it wasn't so much that he was expelled.
He just quit coming. We haven't seen him around for weeks.
I've heard enough. Let's talk about something else.
Go ahead.
Do I know you two from somewhere?
I don't think so. Unless you've been hanging around the culture
They are the
studies
writers
faculty
for the
at
for the
École Normale de Revachol.
Perhaps he subscribes to La Fumée.
It's true.
That's sarcasm. He does not expect you.
I
to
have
subscribe
subscribed to it though.
radical
We did the
communist
reading. We did the reading. It was worth going back to do it. Wait, you guys wrote for this?
You've read our article.
For the first time since you met the young man, words seemed to desert him.
That I did not expect.
His companion is blushing now, a sheepish grin on his
Well,
face.
don't keep us on tenterhooks. What did you think of the essay?
The delicate egos on these boys. Even though you're just some cop, they're desperate for your approval. Hey, you're not just some cop.
Yes.
You've got highly developed
true.
critical faculties. Now's your chance to show them off.
It was a good article. You should keep developing your
Well,
ideas.
of course, that's just an initial foray into the subject. We're hoping to return to it for a more substantial treatment next term. In any case, I'm glad our piece found its audience.
Nice.
That's always the hope with these things, you know.
Is the reading group accepting new members?
Typically only accept new members once per semester.
Ah.
There's this whole process with essays and presentations on assigned topics.
The young man turns to his
But given
companion.
that we have some extra seating at the moment,
Yes.
I guess we could
Yes.
be convinced to expedite
Joining
an
the communists.
application
Let's
or
go.
two.
Steban, you can't be serious. For these gendarmes?
I
I
believe.
am serious. As materialists, we've got to adapt to conditions as they are.
That's true.
Besides, he'll still need to pass the interview portion of the entrance process. Assuming
Okay.
he's even still interested, that is.
Oh, somewhat bookish Toad. I have read a lot of stuff. I need to give myself some composure. Oh my god. Right.
Sure. We're here.
Sleep well.
Right. Let's go click on some things. Coffee. No. Bottom black sludge rises from a shadowy sea. Ooh. Reflective construction versus endurance, -1 reaction speeds. Trying to think about the cracks sparring across the floor. A rickety easel surrounded by pots of gouache. Cindy's no doubt. Could it be the Phasmid? No, probably not. Oh, Silas, not the Phasmid. This one says no war but glass war. Those words under the cobblestones. Communism. Fantastic. Right. I need to get some composure. Do I have any... What do I have that gives me composure? I'm getting negative composure from this. That is not good. I need active composure options. Right, we can switch pretty much everything out here. It's not going to be this. Makes you feel like a deep sea anemone. Good. Right. That's going to be not composure. Why is this giving me logic? Feels super logical for a cop to wear this. What do you mean? What do you mean it's logical for a cop to wear that? Where is my... I need composure clothing. Do I even own composure clothing? I'm not sure I do. Savoir-faire, negatives, drama... No. Kingdom of Conscience, drama, logic. Have I just got no composure clothes? I might not, you know. I might have literally nothing. Wait, that's +1 composure. Wait, that's a lie. That's composure. Okay, bit more composure. Composure. Okay, bit better. Pain threshold, empathy. That's several further. Okay, a little bit better. We've got rid of the negative composure at least, which is important. Right. This is not going to be an easy check to pass. We do, however, have the ability to show off a cool part of this game. PC users out there. I'm going to hit a button over on the right-hand side of the screen. Over there, in fact. That there. This button over here. When I hit this button, you'll be able to mess with my stats briefly. You'll get 15 seconds within which you can add 1 to one of my stats and -1 for another. I need +1 motorics, this one down here. Because that's what composure is attached to. And I need +1 to motorics, -1 to any other stat. That could be intellect, psyche, or physique, I don't care. But I would love that additional bonus point to motorics to make this check easier. Thank you very much. So, +1 to motorics, -1 to anything else. 3, 2, 1, boop. All of you guys, give me that +1 motorics. I need it. Please, anybody. Surely. You might need to save it. It's fine. I've got points. Ooh.
Is it getting warm in here?
I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a superstar.
In the depression of your lower back. Oh, totally. A superstar breaking out in a cold sweat.
Definitely not so. No, sir. Dab the sweat with your shirt.
Excellent work. Now there's a dark handprint on the back of your shirt. Everyone will be able to see the evidence of your overactive sweat glands.
So I don't do well in confuse.
No, you're terrible at them.
That's annoying. It's alright.
The thought of everyone looking at you, judging you, makes you want to heave, frankly.
Why am I getting so worked up? They're just a couple of
Let's
kids.
be frank. They're probably way smarter than you. You bet they've read more books than you can even name. Of course, if you're nervous, it wouldn't hurt to read another book or two.
I have read some books.
The hardest part will just be working up the nerve to ask without soiling yourself.
Everything all right, gendarme? You look
Right.
a little green about the gills.
I'm guessing those pots of gouache belong to Cindy.
Yeah, it's hers. She just sort of moved it all in a few months ago.
She said if she's going to make truly radical art, she needs a suitably radical workspace.
Fair enough.
And I don't think she could afford rent at an actual studio.
Do you like her art?
Oh, sure. It's definitely interesting, I would say.
Wait, I thought interesting was what people said when they don't have anything real to add.
His companion's eyes widen with interest.
Ooh.
He has a cold smile.
Poker start, quick!
Come on. It's not that I don't have anything to say about Cindy's art. It's more that I'm still working out the details. It's a complex
Congratulations,
question.
getting Charmander.
You've got to take your time with it.
Okay.
You flustered the poor boy. Now he's got to say something.
I guess you could call her latest stuff a sort of counter-bourgeoisie calligraphy. She's got a real taste for radical slogans.
It's too bad she hasn't developed the theoretical foundation to do truly radical work.
I think she'll get there, though. She's still looking for a subject equal to her ambitions.
Now I'm wondering, what's the deal with this place?
The deal? At a fundamental level, I guess you could call it the shattered bones of a dream crushed by capital.
Absolutely.
That's really good, Steban. You should save that for an essay.
Thanks, Uli. When the idea is sound, the words just sort of flow.
Yes, Now keep developing the idea.
If this place is like the Shattered Bones, that must make us the Bone Weevils.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not as good as Steban's original idea, though.
Okay, let's move on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Right. It's okay. Got points. Composure. +1. Let's go. Right.
The gendarme returns. What do you need?
We can do it all over again. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. I can ask you guys to help again. And I might well do that. +1 to Motorix. -1 to anything else. 3, 2, 1. I need the Motorix. Give me the Motorix. Come on, let's go. Ooh, that's not bad.
Take a deep breath. You've done some reading these past few days, but you also know there's more to life than what you find in books. Now, chin up. You've got this.
It's just the group I've been looking for. When do we start?
Oh, you want to start now? Sure, we can manage that.
Okay.
You've caught him off balance. The momentum is already in your favor.
Go ahead and take a seat. Since we haven't had time to prepare an exhaustive questionnaire, I think we can keep this interview more freeform.
As you should.
Why don't you tell us a bit about the books you're interested in? And we'll just see where the conversation goes.
Look, like you guys, I'm more into practical books, books that help me understand the real world. I really get into political and historical subjects.
Absolutely. It's the only proper foundation to develop a real understanding of events.
There might be something to that. I've recently finished The Greatest Innocence.
Don't think I'm familiar with it. Give us a quick summary, if you don't mind.
This is a good start.
Ah, nice.
You're starting to loosen up. You feel relaxed and in control. You quickly gloss Lopez de Fuego's essential argument, peppering it with your own commentary and asides, like a river emptying into the sea. The discussion winds its way toward the character of the Innocence herself.
But then, any critical account of Dolores Day's reign has to seriously reckon with her atrocities in Margartania and La Vuelta during the Mesque secession, don't you think?
Lopez de Fuego seemed to think she was pretty great regardless.
Total nonsense. The greatest thing Dolores Day ever did was get blasted by her own Terrier.
If he wants a real critical history, he's got to read on the material conditions of the Mirovan Boilermakers.
Mirovan Boilermakers, of course.
So good. Brutally revelatory.
These kids are eating out of your hand, practically.
Nice.
Another quarter of an hour disappears.
Okay.
The questions come rapid fire, but you have an answer for every one.
Nice.
Now you can sense things starting to slow down. The interview must be reaching an inflection point.
Okay.
To Comrade Ulix's point, isn't there value in reading really difficult books, just for the sheer challenge of it?
Listen, books are fine all, but to be straight with you, they're no substitute for a real story.
Okay, we'll bite. What sort of stories are we talking about?
A real-life procedural, complete with gory details. How about a tale of adventure, intrigue, and daring-do?
I'll tell you how I infiltrated Wild Pines for my investigation.
Sounds like old-fashioned revolutionary espionage. Let's see where this goes.
Let's go.
Yes, I'm rather curious myself.
Yeah.
Now you're getting somewhere.
Yes.
These boys aren't even bothering to contain
it's so
their
late.
interest.
Oh my god.
They want to see how you weave the threads of this story together. Even the lieutenant seems engrossed, despite your revealing details of an RCM investigation.
Nice.
But I still don't see what the lady driver had to do with a strike standoff.
In all fairness, the whole situation is rather complicated.
That's just it though. She was just one more pawn, like how the Wild Pines rep tried to play me.
Clearly there's a lot of ins and outs. It almost reminds me of a Dick Mullen novel.
Another quarter of an hour.
Oh wow, it's so late. We're going.
The conversation bounces back and forth.
It's late.
Whatever
it's late.
their pretensions, it's clear these two have been craving something real.
Nice.
Now you can sense things starting to slow down. Time to wrap this tale up.
So anyway, my current theory is she's somewhere along the
Makes
coast.
sense. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere else she could have gone.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there. But listen, gendarme. We could use someone with
Yes.
your breadth of expertise. With just a little more theoretical background, I think you'll be able to make some real contributions.
Wonderful.
Yes. I would say he's got serious potential at least.
Yep.
And with that, welcome to the most ideologically advanced materialist
We made
reading
it.
group in Martinez.
Thank
Here's
you.
Your first assignment. It's an overview of inframaterialist
Yep.
theory.
Fantastic.
A little basic, as you'll see, but one has to start somewhere.
I'll add it to my very extensive reading list.
You're going to fit right in, I think. Come back when you're done. We'll be here pretty much every night after 10 p.m.
Hell yes.
Do be sure to take your time with the reading. We'll be eager to hear your thoughts.
Nice. Okay. So I've got more reading to do. What is this reading? This is a brief look at inframaterialism. Fantastic. We'll make sure we'll have to do that one. Let's save. It's now very late. I'm glad we passed that. I've got to go. I don't think you got anything else to say, do you? Yeah.
You're back.
Leave. Cool. I think everyone else will be gone to bed now. I can't go to Everett anymore because we are well late. Let me get my regular clothes back on, by which I mean ungodly amounts of armor. My glorious drama silk robe and my Faln pants. There we go. That's more like it. Fantastic news. Right. Oh, you're still up, Cindy. Wow, it's late for you.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to a...
Okay, cool. We're out. Wait, where's it? Oh, the time's on. There it is. It's here. I very occasionally replace it with more volition stuff. I don't need to. Right. Let's... Probably one more check I ought to do. And then I ought to go to sleep. Although I might go do some reading. I don't know what that's going to change when I get a green light. It's already very late. So that's kind of... Everyone, of course, is now in bed. That's fine. We're going to go over to the church. And we're going to head this direction. Get up here around the boardwalk. Because I've got to do... I think that basically, at this point, I think I'm basically done. Everything I can right now. Read a brief book of inframaterialism. That's basically what I'm going to do there. But I've got this one other check over here. Which I think is going to be a shivers check. We're going to add some shivers. Get ourselves locked in for some shivers. Clothes. I can get some shivers from this. Shivers. Anything else going to give me shivers? Don't shiver. I have to go a lot higher than that. But I don't really want to do that right next to the mic. Ah, we could add that. I'll keep the tie on for now. If I need it, I'll add it. But I don't think I'll need it. My shivers are pretty high at this point. Okay. I feel like this game really showcases you don't need, like, I don't know, insane graphics to even issue open world or fancy combat. You just need something that actually makes players stay engaged. I agree. I will note, however, that the graphics, while they're not like crazy high fidelity, are in fact very, very stylized. Like, the stylization of the graphics is still beautiful, right? It's a very beautiful game in terms of its art style. So I guess that's my viewpoint as an adult. I suppose you can't have every game like this. It's like a game too. Yeah, there's some truth to that. But stylized is perfectly fine. Oh yeah, we are locked in. Found the empty trap, heard Lenny's true story, went on a date, reconstructed the execution, made that awful call, confronted the pigs, established the nightclub, discovered the anomaly, death notification, found the jacket. Hell yeah.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof.
Hey, Diablo, good to see you.
A concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs. And then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels.
He's under the beach. What's happening?
She's down there.
Thank you, Revachol. Say, I think she's down there, point below the building.
Okay. Why?
Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells.
Good, yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down
Yes,
there?
I can literally talk to my hangover. That's how bad it's gotten.
Right. How do we get in now? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe.
Okay.
Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Okay. Ah, I see you. Okay. Come and do that tomorrow then. That will be our next thing to do. I am about done. But the thing is, I've proven to be successful, which I think is the thing that Kim is kind of appreciating, right? Like, Kim knows this is weird. Right. I need to read this book while I've got the chance, before it takes up time.
The cover of this pocket-sized volume features a swirl of orange, yellow, and green. The title,
I like my tie.
A Brief Look at Inframaterialism, is set in an authoritative yet approachable serif font.
Okay.
What an interesting color palette. It's vibrant, yet somehow leaves you ever so slightly
It's like my tie.
nauseated.
I've actually managed to get through a fair amount of time on these ones. That's not bad going. I still 9 hours on this one, Jesus. We'll see what that one's going to do to us.
On the inside jacket flap, you find a brief summary. What is inframaterialism?
Okay.
A highly theoretical branch of Mazovian communism, a collection of mystical ramblings by a discredited revolutionary, or possibly both.
Okay.
This brief look, TM, introduces readers to one of this century's most fascinating and misunderstood theories in a concise, jargon-free manner.
This feels like kid stuff. It's a no slightly longer glance TM series.
The back of the book contains 4 or 5 pages of primary and secondary sources, but you need access to a university library to find most of them. In other words, this guide is the only source you're likely to find.
Fair enough.
You turn to the table of contents. The guide itself is divided into several sections with seemingly esoteric titles like Effects of Plasm on Root Vegetables and Mental Projection.
Basically,
and
communism makes
Transference.
vegetables
There's
grow,
also
chap.
a brief introduction
Apparently.
about the life of Ignace Nielsen.
Hey, enjoying. Good to see you. Where were you when Gala was killed, the enemy? Read the introduction of Ignace Nielsen.
Known to his numerous admirers as the evangelist of the revolution, and to his even more numerous enemies as the apocalyptic Shrike. Ignace Nielsen remains one of the most controversial and fascinating figures to emerge in the years of the anti-centennial revolution, second only to Krasmazov himself. During his unparalleled life, he helped guide a revolution in one country and found a new state in another.
Wow.
Along the way,
Very
he
Lenin
committed
coded
some of
then.
the most notorious war crimes in an era famed for its atrocities. And yet, his most fascinating contribution to history may be the most overlooked. His theory of ideological plasm, from which his followers and successors developed the school of communism known as inframaterialism.
Start reading the first
If you're
chapter.
like most people, you probably believe that your thoughts reside in
do.
your brain.
I do.
Right? That's not right at all. Thoughts don't exist in the brain.
Yes.
They float
Yes.
through the air. Your brain is but a fish swimming through them.
I always thought I swam through them.
Very interesting. And not so far removed from Ingus Nielsen's
My man's
own
kind of fascinated
theories.
with this series. Very true. I always thought your thoughts were in your neck. So there's that too.
As Mazov's devoted comrade and leading theoretician, Nielsen was responsible for developing much of the intellectual foundation of communism. But his interests and speculations were famously wide-ranging.
As they would
During
be.
his final years in exile, he produced, among other things, an early guide to home brewing, instructions for raising revolutionary children, plans for a universal pictographic language, and a detailed materialist critique of Dolores Day's chess strategy.
Chess strategy, of course. Of
A
course.
true man of ideas, equal to any of the great DeLorean polymaths. But one subject he returned to time and time again was the fundamental relationship between thoughts and matter.
Okay.
We may yet discover, he wrote in his notebooks, that under certain exceptional circumstances, the proletariat's embrace of historical materialism may be so fervent that their beliefs take form.
So if
in
you
the world of
believe it
matter
hard enough,
as
it'll
a
turn
kind
real.
of
Wow.
Revolutionary plasm.
Revolutionary Disney tales. Love it. Wait, hold on. Can you put that in a slightly more basic terms?
Certainly. In essence, Nielsen is arguing that thoughts don't just reside inside the brain, they radiate outward from it.
Oh, yeah.
According to this idea, the brain is an ideological transponder, constantly
Of course.
emitting waves of highly politicized energy, which
As you do.
Nielsen called plasm.
Whoa.
Whoa is right.
Yeah, exactly.
What's more, Nielsen speculated that this plasm, when it becomes powerful enough, might begin to influence the material reality surrounding it. Hence the name, inframaterialism.
Right.
Unfortunately, Nielsen passed away before he
Tragic.
was able to
Tragic.
develop these initial ideas into a full-fledged
That does sound
theory.
tragic.
That work was left to subsequent generations of communist theorists.
As you do.
Building on Nielsen's basic insight, these theorists reached a startling conclusion
Okay.
that a sufficiently revolutionary state might begin to exhibit certain extra-physical effects
Okay.
based on the amount
So
of plasm
basically, yeah,
generated
if you believe in
by
communism
its
hard enough, you'll make
citizens.
cool things happen. Wait, so this isn't even Nielsen's theory, it's his followers?
Correct. Though certain particulars of the theory are commonly attributed to Nielsen himself, the evidentiary basis of those attributions has always been a point of contention between inframaterialists and their critics.
So these people are saying that if enough people just believe in communists, it will come true?
The actual theory is highly technical, but for the purposes of this brief look, TM, that's a fine working
TM.
definition of the concept.
Okay.
That's because this is absolute idiocy, not even worth engaging with. No. There's something here. You can
Yes.
feel it.
Yes, Inland Empire. All right, let's hear about this extra physical stuff.
Inframaterialists divide the extra-physical effects of the revolutionary state
Uh-huh.
by the level of plasm required
Right,
to
I see.
achieve them. At the lowest, or first level, revolutionary plasm is believed to stimulate or invigorate matter without altering its essential properties.
This sounds like that business with the turnips.
Precisely, though plasm does more than increase vegetable yields.
Ah,
It may also influence the physiology
Right,
of
I see.
revolutionaries themselves. It's also been postulated that plasm may account
Ah,
for
I
the remarkably
see.
full and manly facial hair observed on many communist males.
stroke your beard proudly.
Of course, inframaterialists
Yes.
argue that revolutionary plasm may stimulate human physiology in other ways as well. In fact, reports from the revolutionary period claim that the most radically devoted communards were able to engage in vigorous intercourse for up to 8 hours. at a
Incredible.
time. 8 hours? There's no way. Your equipment would be mashed.
I think
to
you
jelly.
don't believe in the power of communism to make sweet love for the proletariat.
Hyper-productive vegetables and ultra-horny communards are fine. But this
That's
theory
true.
hasn't quite gotten strange enough for you.
Mm.
And on that note, you feel like you've gotten the general
Okay.
idea of inframaterialism.
Okay.
Enough to carry on a basic conversation, at least. But if you'd like to go even deeper into some of the
I
more
would.
speculative
would.
aspects of the theory, you could always read further.
Absolutely would.
Of course you want to go deeper.
What exactly?
What
Thank
else
you.
are you here for? The book
Glad you
fits
understand.
quite snugly into your palm. It would also fit comfortably into a jacket pocket.
Keep reading.
You flip forward a few pages until you come upon a chapter titled Mental Projection and Transference.
Excellent news.
When a community has achieved a sufficiently high degree of revolutionary fervor, inframaterialists believe that second-level effects may be observed.
course.
At this second level, certain hyper-revolutionary individuals
Right.
may even develop the
course.
ability to extend their thoughts into material space and vice versa.
Wait, does that mean communists could read minds?
According to inframaterialist theory, yes. Under suitably revolutionary conditions, that is.
Right.
Of course, one doesn't need to be a communist to be attuned to the thoughts of your brothers and sisters. It's become
Precisely.
something of a folk legend that during their final meeting, Nielsen and Mazov didn't speak a single word, preferring to sit in silence with their chamomile tea, reading one another's thoughts.
That's strangely beautiful.
One of the minor tragedies of the late revolutionary period is that few reliable accounts survive.
Okay.
Much of what we know of the communards' activities during this period come from memoirs and second-hand accounts, some only written down decades after the fact, and of dubious authenticity.
Hey, Kim, you'd say we have a share a pretty special connection,
I
right?
suppose we do work quite well together.
You and me, we're on the same wavelength. That's why we're always finishing each other's...
Your words hang in the air as the lieutenant scribbles
Sandwiches!
something in his
Sandwiches!
notebook.
It's there!
At some point,
Oh,
he
all right.
realizes
I see you,
you're
Frozen.
waiting for him and looks
Love
up
is an open
with a tightly knit brow.
door.
That happened exactly once, and only under extreme duress.
As we were saying, it's generally believed that these effects are only exhibited by certain hyper-revolutionary individuals. Generally, less than 0.01% of the revolution.
I'm so glad we got that sandwich off, what's his name now? Even if he was mourning his dead friend at the time, it's fine. So why do these effects only work for hyper-revolutionary communists?
Because plasm has never been directly observed, the exact mechanism behind these effects remains entirely speculative.
Right.
Why are you getting hung up on mechanisms? Open your mind's aperture
Thank
just
you,
a
Inland
little
Empire.
wider.
That's what I need.
This should be more than enough for a stimulating discussion. That said, if you're still yearning
I am
for
still
more,
yearning for more.
you must. Everyone knows books save their best parts for the end.
Finish the
You
book.
breeze through the next several sections until you arrive at the final chapter, titled A Communism
Let's
Above
go.
Reality.
We're about to hit religious fervor of
When
communism.
a society's revolutionary fervor reaches the third and highest level, inframaterialist theoreticians have postulated that the laws of physics cease to be laws.
Cease to be laws. What do they become then?
More like suggestions, according to some of the SRV's leading inframaterialists.
Of course.
Of course, it's impossible to say what exactly happens under these conditions. No known society has ever achieved the levels of
it's very challenging, I
revolutionary
suspect.
enthusiasm the theory
People just don't
seems
understand
to
the
require.
inframaterialist theory enough.
Some inframaterialists have even argued that it might require more plasm than humanity alone may be capable of producing.
Wait, are there non-human sources of plasm?
In the SRV, there have been attempts to organize certain
Hey,
species
Corey, good to
of
see you.
aquatic mammals, as well as a few of the higher corvids.
Okay.
But as of this writing, only human beings have demonstrated the intellectual
Fine, so I need to
capacity
teach the
for
animals
revolutionary
communism, is what we're saying. Maybe we need to get the locusts from Night City to help learn this one out. Has anyone gotten close to reaching the third level?
There are numerous stories from Samara involving bandits or fascist mercenaries being levitated by farmers from the most ideologically advanced communes. Of course, few of these incidents have ever been rigorously investigated or
who needs to do that?
substantiated.
That's very
The
unnecessary.
form of these stories also recalls several well-known Samaran folk tales. In particular, the one commonly known as Clever Oleg and the Flying Magistrate.
Right.
Among known attempts to channel third-level capabilities,
Yes.
the most well-documented is the curious case of Coalition warship Debutante.
I've got to know what that's about.
Concerns an interesting series of events that took place during the invasion of Revachol. As Coalition forces made landfall, a cadre of Nielsen's most fervent acolytes attempted to compress a Coalition-era static with their collective will.
Right.
According to Communard law, these acolytes positioned themselves at the top of a redoubt just over the bay of Revachol. From that vantage, they proceeded to visualize pinching
As you should.
Coalition warship Debutante between their fingers.
Yes.
A gesture believed to assist in the extra-physical materialization of their thoughts.
Why didn't they just get some high-powered merc gear?
The Communards were notoriously under-equipped against the much better-funded Coalition. In any event, it's doubtful even ceramic armor would have altered the outcome.
Right.
The acolytes, along with the redoubt, were vaporized in an artillery strike before the process could be completed.
Oh dear.
It's been said, though, that in the weeks following the battle, the captain of the Debutante noted an increase in incidents of crewmen striking their heads on unexpectedly low bulkheads.
Another minute or two and they would have done it.
Of course, colorful anecdotes only scratch the surface of what inframaterialists believe may be possible in a truly third-level society.
We've got to get there, chat. We've got to get to the third-level society. What would it even look like?
Some have theorized that such a society would be fundamentally unrecognizable, lacking many of the institutions we typically take for granted in advanced societies, including organized governments, financial institutions,
would leave me out of a job,
and law enforcement. Did that book just say there's no place for you in this future? Others have argued that people living under third-level conditions will be immune to such infirmities as hunger, disease, and mental illness.
Right.
In some of his later writings, Nielsen himself speculated about the potential for an extra-physical architecture.
That's what they're trying to do with the matchboxes.
Of bourgeois physics.
Right.
Instead, relies on the revolutionary faith of the people for structural integrity.
That's what you need. I need to build all my nuclear reactors like that. Meaning the building step because people believe they'll stay up.
Precisely. Nielsen observed that the financial system operates on the same principle of faith. So why
Very
not
good.
architecture?
Very good.
On the following page, you come across a few black and white reproductions from Nielsen's own notebooks. One sketch depicts a government ministry shaped like a great inverted pyramid. A hectare
Not
in width
1984 at all there. The irony,
managed
of course,
to top
1984 is about a fascist
foundations
government in a
the
lot of ways as
size
well.
of common apartments. Another
Not
depicts
just
a
purely
leaning
communist.
tower wrapped in a dramatic helix. The caption beneath it reads, "The Tower of History."
Plausible not. There's something beautiful about this idea. Is there any more?
There is no more. You've reached the outer theoretical limits of communism. And in less than 200 pages. If you'd like to read further, may we recommend a brief look at Occidental architecture?
Okay.
You breathe when more like, of
I was
course,
gonna skip
some
through it 'cause
in
I
the
wanna-
essay, but as of this writing, some others.
Oh, what?
have
It's hurting me
argued
again? Okay,
that
fine,
In
that's
some
annoying.
of his later writing, on the another depicts in the
Wait,
corner
okay.
of one of the reproduced notebook pages.
What happens if
you
people
can
stop
make
believing the
out
buildings?
the following words, written in Nielsen's distinctive slashing script.
What I want to get to. It's fine. I'm about
A
to get my
state
stuff back.
that has lost the faith of its people has
Ooh.
forfeited the right to exist.
Plausible or not, there's something beautiful about
There
this idea.
isn't.
Cool.
If you'd like to read
Put the
further,
book away. Fantastic. We've done the reading, chat. Let's save the game. Can I save the game? I can save the game. Cool. Let's go to bed. I'll see Kim in the morning.
it's getting cold.
Good night, Kim.
Good night.
Let's go sleep.
The bed is
Go
comfortable.
to sleep.
The place feels almost like home now, quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
Yep. Dream sequence.
It's easier this time. Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable
Thank you,
indent
limbic
in the
system.
pillow.
Yeah.
Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to
Lead
the
weight.
bottom of the sea
Yeah.
until there's suddenly light.
Light. Oh no.
This respite. You've earned it, brother. Bask in the darkness.
Yes.
Let it swallow you up and swivel you around while you forget everything you've managed to remember.
Is this the last dream?
No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can.
Interesting.
Spin it like black yarn.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you, Darkness. Thank you.
You're welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
Fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this?
Oh, wow.
You actually feel rested.
Wow.
There's no time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
Go.
Open your eyes. One more dream to have, huh? One more dream. Nice. Save game. Right. Trying to get up. Why am I on the chair? I suppose I'm just getting dressed and stuff. Trying to get going. Right. Ruby on the coast. Climb the ladder to the roof, find another way into the fell building. There is another way in. Underneath. Which I might do, because I can see the other way in, which is before we do that, I've got these 3 things to do. Which we should probably go do. Good morning, Kim. Kim, do you have anything to say? Not talked to you properly in a while.
Yes. What do you want to know? Good.
Okay,
What about
you?
me?
Tell me a secret about yourself. Oh. Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
That's all for
Good.
Never mind. That's disappointing. Did you have anything to say, Lily? I've not talked to you since our date.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official.
Place is kind of growing on me, you know.
But don't let it grow too much. This is not the place to settle down. Now.
Be seeing you. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to get my clothes back on. Get on my torso. We're all okay then. Farm's there. That's fine. Yeah, we're all on this. I could have drama on, but my shivers is kind of nice to have. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm walking this. I could have just come over. This is fine. I'll do this. I don't think there's anything more to buy. Oh, that music. So good. Manana, you got anything to say to me now I've talked to the communists?
Hola, Wandering Man.
Gotta go. Time to leave. I don't think it's gonna. I am somewhat curious. Does this have?
This is the night watchman's booth.
Oh.
The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table. Generally speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it. But then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very honorable. So, a conflict of honor, it's up to you.
Take the uniform.
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
This is going to take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Oh, I just stole a dead man's clothes. Reaction speed. Oh, that's slightly out of focus. Is that it? Royal Carabiner pants. Is there anything else? And a Royal Carabiner top. Plus from Revolutionary Nationhood, proud nationalist. Is that the outfit? That's true. Okay. Yes, there we go. Oh, I see it does that. Right. There's no additional top. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Let's go. Where am I? Beautiful. Look at this. What an outfit. And yes. And then we need superstar glasses. Yes. Super.
Wow, this jacket makes you feel strong, as if your blood is mixing with that of the venerable Philippian loyalists of old.
Does mixing's my blood need mixing, or is it good as is?
Apologies. You're right. The need for a strong central government
has
always been clear to you. You're a true patriot of Revachol.
This is incredible.
Born to do it.
Of course,
it's
of course.
time to clean up the streets and restore the city to its former glory. Whether you like it or not, this jacket gives you serious nationalist cred.
Okay. Good. What about if I put on... there's some other things that give me nationalist things, are there? Not put them on yet. There's like some trousers that are very boring trousers. Must be some shoes. Wait, has that gotten rid of some of my clothes? Surely not. I refuse to believe that deleted some of my clothes. Right? Oh, there they are, look. Interstellar Trans, Kingdom of Conscience.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some
I see. I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These Interstellar pants are like wearing the perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this.
Right.
That's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more
Okay, I see this will trigger all of them, will it?
Even if you didn't want to be.
Right, okay. I've got something else supposed to be giving me random things. I need to put on my trousers again. Give me my foul pants. There was definitely something else. It's not this. Is it the shoes? Indirect mode, black monk straps. Here we go.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those
I see.
straps. After spending an entire
Where's my
day
communist
hustling,
one?
who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal.
Ultra liberal, right.
They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
Of course.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself.
Yeah.
You're a human pedometer.
Yeah.
You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
It's true.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I'll fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
Right.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I mean, yeah, I did take that bribe from that Joyce woman.
Oh, yeah. You
can't say I didn't make that Selene guy give me some of his money either.
Can't say that. You shook him. You're a killer. A shark.
You sure I got that grant novelty, that giant novelty check from Everard?
Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard.
Yeah.
Took some ingenuity to get into the harbour. But you got in. And you took that bribe as hard as any cost.
True. You could say I took some money from that Manana guy too.
You didn't log that in as a donation either.
No.
You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
I guess I made some gills,
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy?
Oh my God.
Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
It's true, I did.
Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
That system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this?
Because of that Gart guy riding my ass.
The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
I don't know, why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes.
Right.
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol?
I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect
motor taxation, right.
Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham Estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
Wow, 98%! Are you sure? It seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Nipples are kind of a pain. This isn't helping me solve my money problems. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you, a racist? No. Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street. This guy's appropriating the emerging boogie street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
You're trying to sound like a boogie street youth to peddle this stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. Ain't it cool, Ryder? Ain't it street?
It's not. Fabulous. That was excellent. I enjoyed that a lot. Right, let's get our normal clothes on. I was wondering what would happen if we put on the various clothes, and I'm glad we did for those interactions alone. Now, I need my encyclopedia glasses. They're on. That's fine. Where's my boots? My Fallon options on. I think we're there. Right. Let's go chat to Everett. I found my gun, so I ought to thank Everett for the gun. And I need to talk to him about a cell. He might be able to squeeze me in turn. This could be a whole thing. This is going to be fine. We're going to try. I've got a sword now, which makes me significantly cooler. Right. Hello, Mr. Clare.
So, the ship has sailed. Did you see it? I know you did. Tell me, what did it look like as it grew smaller and smaller when that mainsail dropped behind the horizon?
There's a mean little light in its eyes.
Did it look like a germ? Did it look like a piece of bacteria?
You get a sinking feeling.
Yes, it sort of did look like that. A bacteria growing smaller and smaller.
You wanted us to relay all this information to her.
The lieutenant
That
cuts
this
in.
is a takeover? That I want a war? God, I hope you also told her about the drug trade. They absolutely hate getting their hands dirty with that.
Hey! Welcome to the PokerStart community.
You can kill 1 million people, but if you do something the police doesn't like, well, then you're out of the yacht club. Goodbye, you inhuman fuck.
Now I know why you've been so forthcoming.
No, Harry. What we have is real. We're working men. This here is real.
So this was your plan all along, for me to relay this information to her?
Harry, I can't see into the future. We are all playing by ear on this planet. I had no idea she'd react so strongly.
But you did want me to relay information to her.
I did. I knew the negotiations would go better with police officers telling her horror stories from inside the harbour. It's scarier this way. Turns out it was a magnificent strategy. I never thought it'd so fundamentally fuck her up.
Why? How do you know she left?
Harry, I bugged her cabin. I bugged her whole boat. I had cameras surveying her boat. Hell, I even wanted to bug that thermal cap. But my boys advised against it.
So you've been listening to our conversations all the time?
Not me personally. I had guys recording and processing this information for me.
The Hardy Boys?
Hell no. They'd fuck it up. They can't do anything right. I mean my real boys.
Ah.
My special task force boys.
Where are these boys?
They sure as hell aren't hanging out in the open with beers in their hands for the cops to question. They're pros, Mr. Kitsuragi.
That's wild how you got me to do all this stuff.
Harry, you made a conscious decision to relay that information to her. You could have kept it for yourself.
You used my intellectual curiosity against me.
Against you? Oh, Harry, I'd like to think I used it for you.
It was interesting. No arguing against that.
She told me a beautiful story about the discovery of Insulinde.
Of course she did. Rich people have the best stories. About all the interesting things they've done and seen. All the beautiful places they've been to. It's just sentimentalism. She can afford to be sentimental, and she can afford to lose as well.
It saddens him that she can. Sours it, but only a tiny bit.
But she said she's insane, like me.
She's not insane. What did she tell you?
She told me she's over-radiated from pale transate.
No, she's not. She's a sentimental alcoholic. They all are. Never take a drop and you'll be 8 laps ahead of those upper-class winos. Just like old Mr. Clare here. Try it. You'll be a real super detective.
I've actually walked the path of sobriety for a while now.
I can see that, Harry. Alcohol has left its marks. But you're doing better than when I first saw you. Rich man is shitting himself. The working class sober.
So what's going to happen now?
What was always going to happen? We take the harbour and she fucks off to Ozon, uncorks a bottle of wine, calls her partners, and says they need to distance themselves from this nasty business before the big shit spinner splashes everyone. Only difference is the Union doesn't have to lose 2,000 men to machine gun fire.
I have a bad taste in my mouth. You better make sure this ends up saving lives.
That it will, Harry. That it will. As to the bad taste, please, you're not a sommelier, you're a cop.
Sommelier. Come on now.
You knew something. Something big. And you wanted to see what happens
It's true.
when you tell someone.
It's true.
So you told
I did.
her. Anyone who's ever been close to power will tell you.
It's true.
Inside information is the sweetest thing in the world.
Fun.
It's better than money. It's better than pussy. Money only makes you special for some salesmen. Pussy only makes you special for yourself. Information makes you special for all mankind. It's the ticket to history.
No.
Don't beat yourself up, Harry. What you did was participate in history.
That's
when
true.
history calls,
Oh, that's what
you
right,
have
okay.
to pick up.
I thought I was disagreeing
You
with
have
that
no
self-sentence.
choice. None of us ever do. A hard disco cop like you, I knew
true.
you weren't one to resist temptation.
You know what, detective? I am going to leave this out of my report, and I suggest you leave it out of yours too.
That's fair.
Just look at the three of us. The three careless boyaderos. Good times. Good times.
So what the fuck now?
Now we let bygones be bygones because there's work to do. For me and for you. I suppose there was a reason you came here, so let's have it. What can I help my best friend and comrade with today?
Look, my gun.
My. She's quite the looker, Harry. You can't imagine how pleased I am
very
the
pleased.
two of you are reunited. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
Not at all.
I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right and armed again, Harry. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you?
I met a girl named Estelle who said she's working with
Fanny.
you.
That doesn't ring any bells, Harry.
Funny. She was trying to set up a narcotics operation in the old church on the coast.
Oh, that Estelle. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some melodic music in there.
Did you also tell her to start the amphetamine lab?
Amphetamine lab? That sounds very immoral and debauched. Frankly, a health risk. But what do I know about kids these days? The music they listen to, the drugs they do while they listen to that music.
He shakes his head with a melancholy
It sounds
smile.
to me like you are trying to start an amphetamine lab in the district. And you're using some delinquents you found, God knows where, to set it up and run it for you.
Found God knows where? That Acel is the daughter of Miko the Kebab, a man who once killed a guy with a kebab. I think a daughter of a man
That's
who
very
killed a
Berlin of
man
him.
with a kebab can handle running a little nightclub, don't you?
Mika the Kebab, really?
Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad.
Anyway, I shut down the amphetamine production, but let them go on with the nightclub plan.
A nightclub? Harry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. After work, I like to listen to some rock and roll music and have a non-alcoholic lager. Nightclubs don't interest me. But here I am, talking about myself, when you have much more important things going on. Tell me,
Okay,
Harry.
let's leave. Wow. Not a fishing rod, is it? Not a fishing rod, is it? It's... What is it then? We can ask you about
Mr.
it.
Dubois, every worker, member... Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry. I'm always happy. Very nice, Harry.
Okay. Huh. Well, no follow-up on that. Time to leave. Well, well, well. Right, I need to go... talk to the people in... the doomed commercial district so that they know. They must be informed. We'll talk to the dice maker first, then place orders. Still good now, isn't it?
The door.
I like the thing with the bitch mode, has to be said. Morning! Good morning, day 6, oh yeah. Woo! Give it up for day 6. There you go. Alright. Okay, I just signed a 6-month contract. Let's go chat to people in the doomed commercial districts. My class is still there, smoking away. I think I need to go. Where's the way up? It's this way, isn't it? The damn thing. Hello there.
Oh, it's you again.
I think I found the
Are you
actual
looking
source of the
for
curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
Yes, what about that?
I'm listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located in the church on the other side of the canal. I think it's related to the pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this?
She appears to take it, and it would take this in while the chat from my headphones continues
So
unabated.
it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed. It's the entire world.
Yes.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
What? No, I wouldn't go as far to say that the entire world
Just
is doomed.
Martinez?
She gives you a rueful smile and takes a look
In
around.
any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
That's fine. We'll tell them. Well, it's gonna basically. I'm trying to do all the tasks. This is going to make Plaisance lose her shit. She is going to absolutely break down. Whoa. This is Emma's atelier. Who's Emma? Oh, the person on the phone. Yes. The ghost in the wires, so to speak. Right. This could go very poorly. I'm quite excited to see how poorly it goes, though. Right, Plaisance, you need to know. You need to know.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime.
Plaisance, I have something to tell you. I
biographies
found the
of
actual
famous
source
people.
of the doom.
What do you mean, the actual source? Are you talking about the third presence?
She remembers. Good.
Yes, the presence, the entity, the malicious entity, however you may want to call it.
She who has many names. I imagine things must be rather bleak for you to return to me. Tell me, what have you found?
My investigations led me to discover a 2mm entropinetic hole in reality. That's the source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
What?
A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with the Pale, an origin point of sorts. Explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinez.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an entropinetic anomaly in the
Right.
small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
You can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past by building a church, a place of worship around this thing.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave. Besides, didn't I have some Sailite hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I.
We've got an Anodic dance club set up around this to keep everything working. So you know what? We're fine. We have solved this
Thank
issue.
you for your help in any case.
Boom.
You're welcome back here anytime.
Nice. Our work here is going well. Glad we did that. That was actually surprisingly more wholesome than I thought it might be. Right. We need to go.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Thank you for that. Right, we're leaving. It is time for us to leave. Let us go to the... What's the fastest way to get to this billboard? It might be from the Fisherman's Shacks, actually. And I can go... Can I click over that? Can. So I know I can see a way under this. So I'm going to save before we go down. But I know there's a way down. Namely, under here, right? Yeah. But I want to go through that pipe because I've discovered it and that's cool. What does this say?
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However,
This sounds like a bad
seem
idea.
corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
190? I'm a giant.
Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded.
I have got to astrally project. What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Teleportation is a thing. Just needs a bit of concentration.
Okay, let's say teleportation is a thing. Wouldn't you need some kind of scientific apparatus to create a teleportation?
Excellent.
You can't just do it without apparatus.
What are they talking about?
The kid behind whispers at his father.
Teleportation, Mikhail. It's generally thought impossible.
I won't hurt to try.
Yes, it could hurt a lot.
Oh my God.
He is restraining himself from using a parental
Oh,
tool.
what? Okay. Remote view. Okay. Sortiago claim remote viewer bonus. No, okay. Oh, no. So I was going to go through the pipe, but none of that now. Right. Savoir faire is required. Right. What can I get to give myself some more savoir faire? Savoir faire. No, it's minus savoir faire. Absolutely not that. Where am I getting savoir faire from? Is this from... Ah, yeah. Okay. There's got to be some savoir faire stuff. Not this. Not this. Not this. Definitely not that. Esprit de corps. Conceptualization. Reaction speed. Okay. Hand-eye coordination. It's -1 savoir-faire. Lots of negative savoir-faire going on here. That's not what we need. We need plus positive savoir-faire interactions. Reaction speed. This is not giving me sound. I need savoir faire. Where is the savoir faire, Jack? What's going? Oh, there you go. Oversized superstar sunglasses. There we go. That's doing it. That's doing it. Yeah. Composure. That's not the savoir faire. I'm really limited on savoir faire options here. It must be said. Okay, this is our savoir faire, right?
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
No!
On second thought, maybe teleportation isn't a thing.
Why?
Because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks and nothing is happening.
Tim, do you know where I could get that teleportation apparatus?
Teleportation apparatus?
Yeah.
I don't remember mentioning anything about teleportation apparatus. Please don't try to climb the building. We'll get in another way.
No.
He did. He totally said something about the apparatus. God damn it.
Fine.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All
Nice.
you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate.
Nice.
Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle.
Yes!
It's like magic. You
We
feel
teleported.
yourself
Oh, yeah.
disappear. Your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Tim, I did it. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
No, I didn't. I teleported for sure.
The wind at the top of the building
Oh, I definitely
starts
didn't.
howling loudly,
Oh.
blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear,
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
Oh, it's so good.
Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Oh, so good. Wait 1 second. We can bring it back. Okay, cool. Want a bit more music. I am actually a superstar. That was incredible. What else was giving me savoir faire? Yes, that's fine. I'll probably keep the sunglass. That's all right. That's all right. I want my superstar sunglass. Great. Oh. Stones fall. It's a long way down. My work here is bloody well done. That was nice. Okay. Nice job teleporting. Thank you. I'm proud of myself too. Oh, hello. Glass covered grime and dust. You can barely see out. Ah. Well. Down the bottom. Collapse, seal. Collapse and seal. The basement wall can barely squeeze by. Take out your flashlight. Antiquated office furniture. Last century, maybe? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Nice. Where? My torch. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Ugh. Oh, I can get out. All right. Barely squeezing. Oh, that would have been the other way, and that's the pipe, isn't it? Okay. Hello, Kim.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Push the doors open. Hello, Kim. I'm glad you have made this journey
the
with me.
doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten
I would have gone through the pipe, but it was
You
just much
grab
more
a
exciting
side
teleporting.
and
I'm
put
not
some
gonna lie.
strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Nice.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How'd you even get there?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
He's quite proud of himself.
Maintenance entrance, so pedestrian.
Yes, yes. It's cool to risk your life
Exactly.
climbing rickety ladders. Anyway, let's investigate these passages.
Save game. I'm happy we went this way. That was funny. I'm very happy with that. Right. Old file folders in the cart. Documents silvery with mold. Series of thick, dusty panes of glass. Ah, intersolary suit jacket. Ah, more crevice in the wall. How do we get in here? Ah. Stale fabric and smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Okay. Revolutionary sap. Mazovian social economics. Ah. Muted brown suit jacket, perfect for the day in the office or an evening at a cafe. The red rose at the bottom of left of the breast pocket is slowly wilting. Revolutionary hat. Thank goodness we've got our revolutionary hat.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
This is Ushanka, right? Pat the hat.
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Ushanka.
Yes.
Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo.
Nice.
Glory to the revolution, comrade.
Excellent.
Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
Excellent news. Oh, look at that. That's not a picture of me, is it? Okay. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers and brochures. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Same as at the window you saw from outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? Outside the window, the day is clear and as mild as can be in early spring.
Turn to Kim. Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling and rags. The shot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view.
Okay.
Well, at
okay,
least
that's the
we've
boardwalk
been
on them.
thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
What is this?
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov.
Look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
A long time ago? How long?
Half a century. This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious
that makes
landing.
sense.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Could it be connected to the Mazov bus we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
Could someone have stepped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Let's go. Nice. Here's my perception right now. Very good. Just look around here, because obviously we just found one secret room. Oh.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How'd they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
Okay. Ooh, another point. Nice.
The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet. For vitreous cast filament memories, though, these seem incredibly advanced.
Hey Kim, look at old cybernetics.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
So this is all that remains of Feld R&D?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this have been part of the Feld playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find the device here. You will be disappointed.
All you'll find here is pain.
Finished thought. Okay, I'm not seeing anything there. Am I keeping my communist hat on? I think I am for now. I might stick my encyclopedia hat back on later. Actually, I need to stick my encyclopedia glasses back on, honestly. Oh. Footprints of the soul. One of the soul's waves seems more worn than the other. We found her. Found her. On that way, huh? There's something in the air, an unnatural buzzing. Tell the collapse, you have to find another way out. Oh. Getting out of that buzzing sound. It is.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A ghost.
Either way, we ought to be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous. He trusts your gut feeling on this.
I saw them too. Footprints with the right soul worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
Okay. 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 What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We know Everard's true intentions and his plan for Martinez. What more is there to do with the Union?
I don't know. Little things. But you're right. We've gotten everything we can from the Union. We even opened that container.
You've been very, very thorough there. Your fingers approve.
We solved the strike deadline by telling Joyce about the Union's plans.
I still don't think that was a good idea. But yes, our affairs with the Wild Pines are in order. Since she isn't in Martinez anymore.
Fair enough.
Someone's been a very busy boy. Good on you.
How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
He smiles in the
Let's
dark.
try not to worry, he thinks. If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
What do you think is waiting for us there?
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
Okay.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Okay. Let's be sure I've not missed anything then. Okay, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Alright. I want my gun out. I want my gun out. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Ah. Well, no, come back. What? Feels strange. Concrete pipe buried under sand and dust. Huh. Huh. That was something we got from the shivers check upstairs when it was snowing that night. That's a nice jacket. What does it say? Layers and layers of polyvinyl artificial sheepskin make this coat ideal for traversing snow plains on dogs. Such as somehow you knew it would be waiting for you underground in a sunken pipe and you found it. As if the city gifted it you to keep you safe. Okay, money. Money!
Suddenly, your
Whoa.
entire body is paralyzed.
Oh.
Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
This is what she was doing with that radio equipment. The weird stuff.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways.
Over your
No,
ears?
buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
She does dial in her hand.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
What's happening to me?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the
That ULAM frequency, yep.
Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
So your equations, it's a ULAM frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
You should probably check on Kim. That's what good partners do.
Look back at Kim.
Right behind you, officer.
Eyes closed, the lieutenant's doubled over. He's still alive and
A
breathing.
pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable.
Right.
With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale. Literally crunch the distance across it.
Okay.
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestured towards something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How did you get your hands on this
I
thing?
built it myself.
He nods towards a torture
That's
device.
illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
He stood us at death threat and the law officials trapped within it. Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Wow. What is going on? That's in Japanese now. Yon yon roku yon go yon yon hachi ni kyu. Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great. Let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Could you please maybe turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
I am looking for a deal on mattresses. Four 73028. Oh, Rosalind! I know FM radio isn't always the best, but I don't think it was quite the painful to listen to, I know. The lieutenant clutched his head, grimacing.
God damn it.
He regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
He steps reluctantly out of the shadows to pain less.
The gun she's carrying is a two-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now.
Okay. Better.
Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way. Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit. It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
Did you shoot Laylee?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
When I threatened to arrest her, class you broke. She told me everything.
Oh. Well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus told me it took some convincing.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it. This is what happens to people whom people like.
A dull despair.
No, she's struggling, isn't she? Oh boy.
How the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened them up.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me.
Hey, thank you very much, Katari. For the 23 months. You are 1 off 2 years. Holy moly. Holy moly.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
I do it by asking questions. I have some for you.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Would you say that Laylee was a likable
I
person?
didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
There's nothing more personal that you had against him? Perhaps his way with women?
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me. And definitely not a reason to off someone.
You don't feel sympathy for mercs? It's hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body.
Fair enough.
Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate him, okay?
Didn't hate him. Interesting. So it's not her. But is this feeling increasing like it's not her? I have other questions.
I'm listening.
Do you have an alibi for when Laylee was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Hold on, no one takes a 15-minute leak. Our investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city.
Thanks for supporting the stream, and I believe it's worth watching. I had a great fun watching you for the last 2 years. Keep it up. Thanks, Katari. Much love. Really, really, really appreciate it.
Why?
There are some mysterious pinball machines in some pretty mysterious rooms in the Whirling.
Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
That's a shame, because I happen to be a paranatural detective.
Cool. They sent a ghost cop after me. Congratulations.
Wait, what kind of mysteries interest you then?
Not murder mysteries either, if that's what you're thinking.
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it clear
You're being so roundabout with this. This is ridiculous. What about elevators? Do you like elevators?
The fuck do elevators have to do with anything?
Do you or don't you?
Not particularly.
Why not?
Why are you so hung up on elevators?
Not even great old rickety
I'm
ones.
not really into old shit for old shit.
Oh, this is so good.
God damn it.
So you know she's not an antiques enthusiast.
This is
not
great.
my jurisdiction, man. But it also doesn't sound like she used that secret route at all.
Look, there's a secret way from the ground floor of the Whirling to the roof.
Don't know it, but also...
You frown studying your
shot
face.
Couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
The pain stops him from finishing the
That
sentence.
didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You have a glum.
And?
Where did you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
Really? Trigger?
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
I see it's front loaded. You have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
I can't tell what kind of gun. I can't quite tell what kind of gun is it.
A Nachtway 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
I know you don't like old things, but do you sell any antique rifles on the side?
Never really got into weapons trafficking. Especially not old weapons.
Mm-hmm.
They break too often, and you don't want unhappy customers among gun
Fair enough.
traffickers.
There's other evidence I want to ask you about.
Yeah, evidence.
You like Cassie a lot.
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Are you a girl like her?
What the hell, man? Yeah, why not? I've gotten worse.
Is peeping one of your hobbies?
Pissing, pinball, and now peeping. I'm just not following your insinuations, detective.
There's a hole in the wall. You can see into Class's room. I wouldn't blame you
If
if
I
you...
want to stare at a pretty girl, I can pick one up at a bar. Or, worst case scenario, look at a naughty photo. Who has time to go skulking about the Whirling, drilling holes in walls?
Classy looks like a girl in one of your posters. She seems to be your type.
What the fuck, man? She's everyone's type.
It's true.
She's your type.
Aside from Gar.
Are you sure you're not the one who was excited about the peephole?
She's beginning to suspect you've broken into her lorry now.
Actually, grotesque wine from the pain. I did get pretty excited.
Oh man, cool. I'm glad you got off on it. What the fuck are we talking about?
So you haven't been watching Classy through a hole in the wall?
Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible not to look at her when she walks into the room, and very difficult to look away. But travel enough and you realize, for the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
But you wanted to be more than friends.
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
You said you wanted to run away with her.
That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts who didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
Fair enough.
The lieutenant watches her expectantly, occasionally shaking from the pain.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Claudia was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once.
Okay.
And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Claudia only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying here.
Wait, Claudia said you only kissed.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into details
Oh,
for you to jerk off to later.
Seriously, just move on.
I do want details, actually. Oh, no, he nearly killed me. Oh, my God. Oh, okay.
Really? Is that blood on the ground before you? Are your ears bleeding?
Oh, I deserved that. That was funny.
Really?
Okay, then what happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
No ill will there. It wasn't a problem for her.
Claudia said you got very angry when she started seeing Ailey, threatened him.
Yeah. One time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
Okay.
By the way, DeLorean tragedies are still held in high
regard
for innovation in language and motifs. They are also known for overwrought emotions leading to catastrophic outcomes.
Despite everything, you helped her by staging the lynching?
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer.
There are things I want to ask about.
Go ahead. It's your body.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Do you like to hang out on rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
Is that the only reason you hung out on the roof?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
What's so good about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
Nice. So you're sure you didn't shoot the merc from the roof?
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
Did you leave any flowers for Claudia on the roof?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
These weren't just flowers, they symbols of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on.
Claudia was mourning.
I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
Okay, she didn't leave any Maybells.
No, I did not.
You're running drugs to the Union. I've been through your lorry.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
No, he didn't. I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
You're a criminal. Can't trust anything you say.
That's your prerogative.
We had a financial incentive to kill the merc.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
The lieutenant is unable to articulate his question.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for.
Okay.
Might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
She turns the knob down just a millimeter.
It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the Merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her
Okay.
tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity. She's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal, a leader with no one to lead. She still wants to retain some control of the situation.
It's okay. We just want to...
You struggles to finish the
All right,
sentence.
don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Wait, did she still seem high to you?
Yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Classy said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Classy said you seem to have been you seem to have a plan prepared when you got there.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah. In cold blood.
Huh.
It really surprised me.
Huh.
How quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person.
So this is
the party girl. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy boys.
Klaus knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
Yep. Showerhead resource.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her
or
be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lady herself?
I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs.
No.
No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fair enough.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Nudged it during drugs talk, fair enough. If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent?
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His
I what?
Human
I
cannibal.
work on the drug street? Oh, I'm dead.
You feel something in your chest.
Oh, I had a heart attack and died.
Pressure.
God
it's
damn it.
To your left arm, your jaw.
So, I'm guessing this is bad.
Very bad. This is the end. Bad.
Try to remain conscious?
All you feel is pain.
Oh dear.
You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face.
Oh,
like
I need to go buy some. I need to go buy some meds.
You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, The officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
God damn it. Right then. Right. I need to go get my coat. We'll have to go through that again rapidly. Right. Took too much damage asking dumb questions, but that's fine. We're going to buy some health meds. Because I want to be able to ask the dumb questions. I'm not going to lie, chat. Let's get our time. What happens if I have my gun out during this? Is that better or worse? Let's hold the saber. Bring a saber to the gunfight. Can I get out here? Yes, I can. You... Let's go to Crete and buy some meds. I could also put on something that gives me more endurance, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to buy some drugs, chap. I could put some points into endurance as well, which would potentially be the more sensible choice. In fact, I could just do that. Fine, do that, just to give us a bit more health, because I was dying a bit. I died there, which was a bit problematic. I'll also buy... not bought anything from here anyway. That's cigarettes.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you
No!
go, mister.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, I've done now. Well, I bought that. Fine.
A small cabinet
hey, a bit too Hersan, very much.
Various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and bliss.
Okay.
We're fine. Got some help. Got some meds. Got some meds. Got some meds. Didn't want to buy some cigarettes, but we done. I bought some things. Right. Let's go back to this. I want to see what this cavalry saber does for this fight. That's hilarious. Right. Back. I enjoy the fact you called yourself a bit too hairy. That's quite fun. I think that's what her side means, doesn't it? Like quite a lot of body hair, if I remember correctly. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's what it means. Right. Bit more. There we picked up a little bit more health. Got some meds. Life is good. This way, but I need to go this way around. Right. I had a lot of money to work with anyways. Right, let's go.
Suddenly,
right, we're skipping through this.
I know you can't say.
The void doesn't wish to hurt you. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job.
Yeah.
Really?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static.
You.
It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
What's happening?
I'm using
It blasted from that.
Saw my
You should probably check on.
a pale signal so precise at the.
We did this early. We just died. How'd you get the sound of this thing? Yeah, cool. Must stay like this forever. You experienced yourself for.
So she thinks of you as hunters.
Okay. Ask about it.
God, fine.
The gun. Well, just keep this. Only be careful when you.
I heard you in the cell.
Her tone is bitter.
Yeah.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want.
Time for
I
the worst. Yeah.
It was dark in the shack.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast.
Tarsumi told me so it's convincing.
How the fuck to the rest of you? I did.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like
a strong moral compass.
I didn't like him. Plenty of You think I? Yeah, sure.
She didn't.
I'm listening.
You have an alibi.
Man, I was with the boys the whole
50 minutes.
And I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man. can't do either without some power of wow.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. And probably some ghosts from the not
She looks you in the eye.
Yeah.
They fucked up. Not particular.
I know.
Wired.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay, cool.
So you know she's
Don't know it.
Fantastic.
The shot couldn't
Hey, thank you for the follow, Ego
Ego
Veritas.
Downstairs.
She has a...
Yeah, cool. You have a gun.
And
where'd you get it?
gun. Trigger
We're skipping through
Jack.
this. We already did this and died, so we're just doing it again. Really, trigger.
What did you think? That
Let's
I'm
front
sure
load
that
it. Cool.
No.
3.
It
4,
never really got into
5,
yeah. Evidence.
4.
I considered her a
Are
good
you a girl like
What the hell?
peeping one of your hobbies?
Pissing, pinball. If I want to stare at a
Cool.
pretty girl,
Yeah.
what the
She's beginning to suspect.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. Nope. Look. She has an effect on people for the same reason that she...
Gonna be more than just friends, okay?
Okay, fine.
Clausia only said they maybe kissed.
Wait, hold on. Class, you're like truly buff man. No, great. Class, you said you only kissed.
Seriously.
Do actually want the details.
Is that...
Yeah. I knew that would...
So good, yeah, we take the help for that. That's funny. Cassia said you got really angry when she started threatening Lily, threatened her.
I was a little...
By the way, DeLorean
Okay, despite everything, you helped her.
Go ahead.
Cool.
Mine too.
Do you like to hang out on
Who
rooftops?
doesn't?
Serious
The
hang on
view's
rooftops?
pretty-
What's great
it's
about
very-
antenna? 3.
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from a... No. So now I'm leaving rep... I never
Pastor's morning
did... No, I
concludes.
did not.
Run just the union.
Okay, great. You got into my lore...
Beneath it, she's
Fantastic, you're criminal.
Man.
Cool.
I got lucky
There. It's going
You
to
just,
be
but you
easy
were
to reach
threatening with
the
us with it right now.
based on what I've heard about you. You are serious scum.
Take a step
yeah?
back.
More.
Who killed the
I'm
Mercury? Wasn't you? Whoops.
Yeah?
Who killed the Mercury? Wasn't you?
Those...
Who has it? He was still...
What happened Sunday night? Yeah, okay.
It's okay. All right. She sits down with a drink.
Do you seem
yeah.
high to you, Class?
No,
Yeah.
she asked...
You made it look.
Seem to have a plan prepared when you came up
What?
there.
Yeah, she...
Classy and
That's
exactly
bad.
what
She that bad that she'd be so
Yeah.
calm.
I wasn't sure whether
Okay,
to...
kill
as
Lily
I keep
herself. Cool,
war,
fine, done all
She
this.
doesn't-
fuck it.
You can kill him, why
I saw-
hide?
Yes.
Oh, it's the one that nearly
The
killed me.
sudden sharp pain in your head. You hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why
me? Yeah, that's fair. So apparently I'm on the the payroll of the biggest drug cartel in Ravishop.
It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you... Bullshit, who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
Oh my god.
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Tell me, what about my name? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
Did someone mention a fucked up tie?
That's true.
I call bullshit.
It's true, I'm too crazy.
What's going on?
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time.
La puta madre, I've heard of La puta madre. He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
No, I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to know all that. This. I lost my memories. I'm sorry. That was a real question.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
Why did you do this? What did you do to this madre anyway?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing, possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
When I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
I don't know what happened to them.
Sure you do. I bet they're just outside waiting.
What?
I guess I'll take my chances.
Who was in this squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper. A
This is
blonde.
my... Okay.
The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman...
This
woman
is
was
the Precinct
only
41
one in
crew.
uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
Satellite Officer Vic Mayer looks
Yeah.
out of the window
Yeah.
grimly. then puts his coffee down and turns to patrol officer No. We can either take a room here in the whirling or go home for today. Let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. Jean takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
I think I know them. They're in Martinez.
Friction, lock, set.
Don't leave me here. Please leave.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
Do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
The communist blackout bunker. The communist bunker back. Well, the communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
My voice trails off into white noise in your head. It feels like an aneurysm approaching. Loudly fought some meds. Bloody hell. Okay, let's do it. Pain threshold medium. Destroy the machine. Nice. Am I gonna get shot doing this? Nice.
The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
Nice. Okay. See them fireworks, Kim? Glance back.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
She puts the gun in the barrel of her mouth. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes it is.
Jesus H.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
What other options?
You know.
Maybe I can still talk her out of it?
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
Please, I just walk away.
She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her. Gratitude, doubt. She's still ready to go.
You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting you go.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call.
I did my best.
I would have done the same, had I not been incapacitated.
He couldn't take it like you.
Yep.
It irks him. Then he gets over it.
I think she didn't do it.
Her tent. We should check it out.
I am so glad we went to buy those meds. Jeez, like, we bought meds, we had 5, and we're already nearly dead. And we put a point into endurance. Okay, what's this? Money. Cooking utensils, prepare to sell some porridge with bananas. Oh, I like. Ha! Ha! There you go, that. Dark water trails in the distance, there's no way out. Not seeing anything else here, especially. Okay. Let her get away. But Kim seems like you made the right call, I know. Like, otherwise she was going to shoot herself. I'm not going to have that.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the
We need to talk
darkness
to
of the
Glacio
tent,
again.
a rolled-up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Get the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror.
Huh.
A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Shifted the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
A notebook, take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
Okay.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
Okay. Interact. And we got some smokes. Okay. A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand name Schneller embossed on the back. Seems to have been served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler.
A thick journal.
Okay.
The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine
It's
the cover.
made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously.
Okay. Unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently.
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kind of
Hard
logistics?
to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
How long? Hour 35, 7 hours 45. Bloody hell.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Okay. I'll be, what's her name? Alex. What's the personal diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far do these entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious.
Okay.
All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What did she write about the day Laylee died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Maybe put on some logic gear and try and come back to that. Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell.
No mention of La Puta
What
Madre?
about this M? Could this be La Puta Madre?
Read the entry from March 9th.
March 9th and March 15th.
Read the entry from March 9th.
M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake.
This is a coincidence. I would never kill people from our
The
boss.
thought steadies your nerves.
Okay.
The journal stops shaking in your hand.
Read the entry from March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened.
Okay.
He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The call was a courtesy. He must have held her in high regard to personally tell her he knew about her plan to run drugs for the competition.
What about the most recent entry? Conclude with journal.
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
The left-hand taps on the
That might
page.
be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
Yeah. If she didn't do it, then maybe it's a good thing we didn't catch her.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Kim, am I really a Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are.
Yeah.
Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
Okay.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting. His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Then who do you think killed the man?
Classio was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
No one heard. I don't know.
Either way, we need to keep an eye on her. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna get some logic gear on briefly. I have logic glasses. I have a logic jacket. I have a logic shirt. Where is my logic shirt? Here is my logic shirt. I have a logic hat. I think I might have some logic hat. I do. Right, now we're going to read this again.
The thick journal bound in brown leather. That name, Small Wonder. Would you talk...
Okay. How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August.
What's she write about?
She is referring to betraying a previous employer.
Got it. There you go.
Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
Okay.
The thick journal bound...
That's what we wanted to get. Didn't change all that much, but I wanted to see if there was anything with that. Check, because we could pass it with a little bit of work. It's fine. Let me get my armor on again. My superstar glasses on. There we go. And my RCM jacket. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Okay. Fantastic. Time to leave. We need to save. We're edging towards an inflection point here, aren't we? Items. Interact tools. I need... I got pills now, that's right. I need to go chat. I realise I've still got a story to do with... Oh.
Rattan! Now is the time!
Time for what?
Oh, you will see.
It feels like the tide's rubbing itself against your chest like a cat in heat.
First the spirit! The blue medicinal spirit! Grab the bottle and uncork it! It is time to unleash the other world!
Wait, right now? Ruby's gone. I don't really think there's anything to celebrate here.
Hush, hush, Bratan. Okay. Now is not the time to celebrate. Now is the time to get ready.
What are we getting ready for?
Me on this. This is what it's all been building towards. It's gonna be off the hook. Off all hooks.
Slowly uncork the blue medicinal spirit.
The bottle opens with a silent, mysterious hiss. The fumes rising from its mouth are as crisp as the northern winds. Howling somewhere, lashing the boardwalk with brine and rain. An ancient warmth crawls under your skin.
Now, Bratan, take me off.
What? I didn't know I could do that.
Bratan, have I ever lied to you? Just take me off.
Take the necktie off.
Your fingers manage to undo the oily knot, and the necktie slides off. It looks so frail sitting there in your hand, weighing almost nothing.
My best friend. Now what?
Put me in the bottle.
But why?
Trust me! Just trust me! You and I are gonna have so much fun it should be illegal!
I expect that it might be.
Just put me in the bottle, Bratan! I'm not gonna let you down! You and I are like the same person!
Put the necktie in the bottle.
As the necktie slides into the purifying liquid,
I created a Molotov cocktail with like pure alcohol.
Rise off from it and float to the surface. There, they quickly dissolve and disappear completely.
This is...
Cleansed by the blue spirit fire of
created a bloody Molotov.
98.7% pure alcohol. The fabric looks almost new again. No longer like a disgusting worm of the lower intestine, but like a colorful and deadly poisonous reef snake of the Insulindian Ocean.
So what next?
The necktie floats in the bluish liquid. with almost unearthly grace.
Necktie?
There is silence.
Cork the bottle and put it
The
away.
lieutenant has been observing you quietly all this time.
Spirit bomb? Kamehame Harry? What is going on?
He's struggling to keep silent, but finally seems to give up.
I've got to ask, what are you doing?
Okay, but I didn't want to tell you anyone this, but my necktie's been talking to me lately.
Of course it has.
Started when I woke up in the morning, right? It's been talking to me ever since.
And what has the necktie been telling you, if I may ask?
It mostly urges me to party harder.
Very useful.
He doesn't actually believe it's wonderful.
Okay, so why did you put it in the bottle?
Because it told me to. Why not, Lieutenant?
Right, okay. Anyway, I'm glad you told me your necktie has been speaking to you. That must not have been easy.
For a second, he looks like he's about to add something.
All under stress. This is turning into a great big mess.
Man.
I'm not judging. Just keep it together.
Let's go.
Right, I need a new tie. Equip this when times are most dire. Your spirit guide to the party scene, the horrific necktie is floating serenely in this blue medicinal spirit. As it is, still 98.7% alcohol. This necktie cocktail is extremely flammable and should be kept far away from open flame. Fabulous. Put my glasses back on. I need a necktie. Where is my volition? Okay, this is my Inland Empire. I've got my cryptid necktie on instead then. Okay. Guess it was time. I need to go talk to someone. Okay. Call your station to find out more. Okay. Okay. Check the island. Can't do that. Done this one. Be ready, Bratan. Okay. Bratan! What is this game, man? I need to go talk to the drunks. There's still a story for them to tell me. Tell me, idiot doom spiral.
Tequila sunset.
Find another batch of alcohol. Can you tell me the third story now?
Of course. Drink
Give it to
first. Not much, but it will do.
He grabs the bottle from your hand and
This
closes immediately.
last one is the most Martinet story I've ever heard.
He takes an almost comically long swig. Thus fortified, he continues.
I've never heard it mentioned outside of here. At first, I thought it was a joke, to be honest. But I've been on the coast 8, 9 months now, and in that time, I've seen at least 3 expeditions come through, searching for something.
Okay.
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds, near an abandoned construction yard. The young men look over their shoulders suspiciously. The sound of their digging seems loud in the sudden silence.
Cryptids?
Magic animals? No, man, this is
Cryptids are serious,
stuff.
doom spiral. A place to call home?
No, Tequila. Most people already know where they live. It's guys like you and me that are the exceptions.
You lost your keys?
Hey! Fuck you, Tequila.
He says his voice level. Okay, what kind of expeditions?
All kinds. I've seen archaeologists, gangsters, even a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, Tequila, this thing's got a pull on certain kinds of people.
What do you mean, certain kinds of people?
You know, obsessive types. People with predilection.
What exactly are we talking
Some
about
of
here?
those expeditions come back after a week or so, looking haggard.
Is this about communists?
Others don't return at all. The first time I saw one of these expeditions, I thought they were fucking with me. There was no way it could be true. It was just too high concept, even for me.
Right.
I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story,
Right, okay.
to be perfectly honest. You're in a fragile state, and it might be too much for you to handle.
I can handle it.
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But I'm warning you, it's pretty out there.
Okay.
Our story begins at a legendary design studio, right here in Martinez. There was this designer. His exact name is lost to history, but in life, he was a legend. Made it big in Aranya, where he did some real pioneering work on grotesque and sans serif typography. A fucking genius, man.
Okay.
That is, if he even existed. Who knows? It's an urban legend, after all.
Okay.
Anyway, sometime later, he started his own personal studio here in Martinez. And that's when he started working on some really wild stuff. I'm talking some glass-smooth, forward-looking design language, the kind of thing that would totally overthrow the old regime, design-wise.
A paradigm-shattering revolutionary?
But then, something turned. You see, it's widely known that nose candy and pioneer graphic design work go hand in hand.
Wait, nose candy?
You know tequila, nose candy, the white railroad, party powder.
The kids on the streets also call it Snow Day.
Or Emalan Gold.
Ah.
For the plateau on which most of the world's supply is grown and harvested. Typically by slave labor.
Of course. Of course. How could I be?
Sinus salt, the white knight.
Can't see, for its popularity among the aristocratic class of the prior century.
Along with a number of more banal street names. Blow, of course, but also flake, powder, pearl. Really, anything that's white will work.
Dandruff.
He's talking about cocaine, baby.
Are you referring to cocaine?
Shit, yeah, tequila. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Gives you a comradely bump on the shoulder as a couple millimeters of booze slosh out of the bubble. So what happened? Bottle. So what happened to him?
You've got to understand, the work this guy was doing was so high concept that regular amounts of cocaine just weren't cutting it.
Oh my god.
By the end, they were bringing it in by the lorry load. Now, as you might imagine, snorting that much cocaine can't be healthy for a regular human, right?
Right.
Right.
Wrong. Do it all the time.
All the time?
All day, baby.
Hey, tequila, pay attention.
You're good.
The story goes that one day he was balls deep in work on what he thought would be his pièce de résistance. An advert so minimal, it contained neither
an advert so minimal
nor images, just pure white. Apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "It's as white as a blizzard of cocaine."
How was that? What a loss for the world of design.
I know, tequila. I know.
He takes a swig, considers pouring some out for his lost genius, then thinks better
but
of
the
it.
story doesn't end there. Supposedly, when they performed the autopsy, the coroner discovered nearly a quarter kilo of coke jammed into his nasal cavity.
25 grams of coke. Jesus Christ.
That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. We're talking high-grade Saramaritsian pure. Not that cut-rate shit your grandma does.
My grandma does great coke.
There are those who believe the designer was buried with this quarter key of nose candy still lodged in his sinuses. That's what those expeditions are looking for.
The cocaine skull.
Cocaine skull?
The cocaine skull.
Wow.
No. Wow.
Why do people think the skull is still here in Martinez?
Here's the kicker. This designer, this lead designer of a world-famous design studio, was born in Martinez. A local boy, Martin Martinez. That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. And that's why they buried him here, too. Perhaps right under Ab's pipe there.
He points to the pipe.
Or probably further down the coast, or in
I need
some
to find this
yard in
cocaine
Martinez
skull.
Proper. A hidden mausoleum. No one knows exactly.
No, my grandma always told me his grave lay somewhere on the islets on
I
the
need to
bay.
find the cocaine skull.
This is ludicrous and physically impossible. Sinuses can contain that amount of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, detective. Always the skeptic.
What do these expeditions plan to do with it?
The archaeologists say they want to put it in a museum. The gangsters say they want to sell it on the black market. And the ad agency guys say they're seeking inspiration.
Bullshit. They just want to snort it.
That's true.
But you could beat them to it, Harry.
I could
snort the
I could snort the magic skull cocaine instead.
I'm pretty sure they all just want to snort it, though.
That's
and
right.
why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds like right strong stuff.
Rosemary said something about the islands?
Don't listen to him or his grandma. He's just making things up.
No, my grandma told me. I've heard other people say it too. That it's underwater. Or no. Maybe it was the storm sewers.
Or maybe it's in the air. Or in an ancient state pyramid offshore.
Could be. It could be, Kim. You're right.
Now that would be something.
What have you learned from the other expeditions?
They're pretty vague about it in general. The gangsters like to claim they're looking for the grave of a friend with picks and shovels. The archaeologists act all official about it, saying they're conducting serious research. Honestly, I think they're not really scientists.
Fair
just
enough.
rich. The junkies, for some reason, are pretty upfront about it. They just say they're looking to snort some blow out of a dead man's nasal cavity.
Honest men on an honest quest.
Oh.
You should join them.
By now,
Okay, I'm convinced. Let's go find it, undertake it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on just a minute. Finding it right now is literally impossible.
What?
Why?
For one, the way is blocked by that big lorry that says Delta Logistics Company on the side.
Disco have DLC at some point. I need a skull. I need a cocaine skull DLC.
Yet, it is impassable. And second, outfitting an expedition like that is expensive. It'd have to be a big production to do the cocaine skull.
I'm feeling some fourth wall breaking going on.
Gear, people who know what they're doing, all kinds of provisions. It's just not feasible within the economic and temporal frame of our
That's a
current
scope
setup.
creep thing, isn't it?
Matter of fact, unless a bunch of money just falls out of the
It
sky,
did sell well.
we might never
Money
know
did
what's
kind
up
of fall
with
out
that
of the
skull.
sky.
I have to agree. We barely have what we need to solve the case we've got now. We can't afford to run around chasing after
I wanted to find the
cosmetical
cocaine
pieces
skull.
of drug paraphernalia. Besides, it would look extremely bad for the RCM to be caught up in something that has the word cocaine writ large on it. The PR is tricky on this.
Damn, that's too bad.
Wait. Maybe there's another way. Maybe up around the coast. Don't give up now.
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation for you. Who knows, though? Maybe someday we'll get our chance.
Are there any more stories you can tell?
Not that I can think of, currently.
I guess that makes sense. You have been drinking a lot.
That might be the case. Yes.
Okay, be seeing you. Thank you for that investigative experience. How am I doing on my thoughts here? That's still a long ways off. Oh, this is nearly done. Okay. Right, let's teleport to the Martinez waterfront. Can I teleport to the Martinez waterfront? I can't. Why can't I TP? That implies some shenanigans are afoot.
The trap, poor things.
Aww. We've not found the phasmid. Disaster. Oh, hang on. Whoa.
Stop. Just up ahead. Danger. What you have isn't enough. You'll need more firepower. A ranged weapon. Statistically speaking, sabers have proven to be rather ineffective against military technology.
What am I supposed to
Your
do?
old friend has prepared you for this.
This is true.
At great cost to himself. Make sure you have the spirit bomb in your hand when shit goes south. You hear what sounds like an enthusiastic gurgling coming from the spirit bomb in your pocket.
I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies
then
ahead.
You'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Okay. Got my spirit bomb. Don't know what it's going to be. Get some interfacing up just in case. Master machines, the pick lock, it's a fox. It's going to be this, isn't it? Okay, can't get any more yet. Spirit bomb! You look, Ivy, if you want to yell at me, you gotta subscribe. And that might be important for tomorrow. Guys, I'm gonna call it here by whatever's coming next. I'm gonna pause it here because I think we've got a big sequence coming up. I suspect we're about to have things hit the fan. We'll be there tomorrow for what could be a pretty crazy climax to the story. I'm excited. You should be excited. As I said, we've got some LPL tomorrow. Should be a very long day, so we'll come after that this time. We'll come straight to this after LPL tomorrow. Do make sure you're following Nymera's channel if you're not on that one. We'll raid over to come do this tomorrow afternoon/evening. Until then, guys, have a wonderful rest of your days, and I will bid you all a wonderful time. My day's excitement keeps mounting. Disco Elysium will return tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.